Chicago, Andrew. Happy to have you, man.
Appreciate it. Glad to be here, guys.
Thank you.
You got it.
The city itself. I mean, you come down here and you got great food. You know, the fans love their sports down here. So to be a part of that kind of culture it drew me here. And seeing the talent they have on that team and what they can do in this division and get to in the playoffs.
The Chicago White Sox making it official today, introducing their newest member. Andrew Benintendi is now an official member of the Chicago White Sox. New city, new number 23. New city, who dis? Andrew Benintendi, nice enough to take a few moments and join us today live from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. And Andrew, let's get the hard-hitting questions out of the way first of all. Number 23 in the city of Chicago. Any pressure that comes with that number, my friend?
Well, I'm sure I didn't do myself any favors by picking it. But the story behind it is that a lot of the numbers that I've worn in the past or have wanted were either retired or taken. So, you know, when this number was presented to me, I thought I couldn't pass on it.
All right, no big deal. Michael Jordan, Andrew Benintendi, makes perfect sense. Congratulations to you, though, honestly, on signing that contract. A tremendous privilege, one that you have earned, though. Why did this make sense for you to leave in your free agency to go there?
Yeah, I mean, I think that from day one, the White Sox were on me the whole time. Throughout this whole process, I wasn't necessarily sure what to expect. But, you know, from, like I said, day one, they were on me. Kept that communication throughout, you know, the couple months that it took. And ultimately, you know, it was the best destination for me in my eyes. So glad to be here and excited to get this thing going.
When you say that they were on you early on and that the communication was open, what was important to you? What did you need to hear to know that it was the proper fit?
Yeah, I think just, you know, what they're, you know, where they think they're going to be in a few years, what, you know, what my role is going to be. You know, obviously this team's got a lot of talent, and I'm not going to try to come in here and, you know, change anything, just try to add on. And do whatever can help this team win. So to be a part of this now, it's just exciting and looking forward to getting out to spring training.
But you're coming into it, Andrew, off of a career year. Between the Royals and the Yankees, a 304 average, 373 on base percentage, 23 doubles, 5 long balls, 51 RBI, and 54 runs scored. And that's before you were hurt early in September. So what are you looking forward to as far as getting back out there and being able to show what you can do for a new club?
Yeah, I mean, just kind of, you know, I feel like I'm at the point now where, you know, I feel like I can kind of manipulate a ball or kind of take control of an at bat and then do, you know, hit the ball kind of where I'd like to. But whatever this team needs me to be, they need me to get on base. They need me to hit, you know, from a little more power. You know, I think that the power will come obviously with a new stadium, just the dimensions and everything. But just to come in here, just kind of be the same player I've been the last few years, not try to change too much.
Yeah, that has served you well. You talk about manipulating an at-bat, controlling an at-bat, and the defensive shift is going away. From a left-handed hitter, I'm going to talk to Jock Peterson about this coming up as well. How psyched are you that there is no longer going to be a defensive shift?
No, I'm very excited. You know, like you said, as a left hitter, you know, when you got, you know, 3 guys on that side of the infield, it makes it tough. And it almost forces you to go the other way and just take your singles. But I think it's gonna help a lot of left-handed hitters out, like Jock Peterson, like you mentioned, a lot of other guys too, where, you know, a lot of guys have, you know, 4 people on that side. So I think that'll definitely help the left-handed hitters a lot.
Andrew, when you think about the Chicago White Sox, one of the biggest question marks is your new skipper. A lot of people don't know a lot about him. However, you do because of your time in Kansas City. What more can you tell us about Pedro Grifol?
No, he's a great guy. He's prepared. He works really hard, and he's a great communicator. And I think, you know, as a player, that's kind of what you look for in, you know, a guy you play for. So, you know, obviously, he said like Kansas City the last 2 years, got to know him and build a relationship there. And I'm excited for the next 5 with him.
You had mentioned communication, and oftentimes, Andrew, when I talk to players, that is the #1 thing that they mention in terms of what they need the most. Why is that?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of moving parts from the day-to-day, you know, life that, you know, at getting to the field, you know, you got a lot of responsibilities you need to do. And, you know, when you show up and you know exactly what your job is, what you need to do to prepare, it just makes it that much easier for a player. So communication's huge.
All right, Chicago deep dish or New York style pizza?
Well, I grew up in Cincy, so I'm still kind of getting used to the deep dish, but I'm a big fan, honestly. I've only ever had it in Chicago, so I'm sure I'll get my fill of the next few years, and I'll have to get back to you on that one.
All right, you must check out a restaurant by the name of Alinea. Thank me later. You have the cash now, Andrew Benintendi, so find a way to get into Alinea and then report back. Congratulations on a well-earned, well-deserved contract. We look forward to seeing you on the Southside. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.